Today, we're going to talk about why leading with vulnerability is one of the most powerful ways to get other people to open up to you. Now, this isn't just some fluffy advice. There's actually some serious behavioral science behind it, and I've seen it transform relationships throughout my career building now relationship management tools and coaching professionals. After spending now over a decade helping thousands of professionals build stronger networks, I've noticed something fascinating. The people who build the deepest connections don't hide behind a polished facade. They strategically reveal parts of themselves. Let me actually tell you about one of the most memorable meetings I've ever had. I once joined a new mastermind group, and the facilitator opened with, "Welcome. Here's what I don't want you to know about me." My first thought was, is this guy crazy? We just met. But what happened next was magical. One by one, everyone in the room started sharing things they normally wouldn't reveal to strangers. By the end of that first session, we had deeper relationships than I'd built with some colleagues I'd known for years. So what's happening here? There are two core principles at work. First, we have what psychologists call reciprocity. We are wired to match the level of disclosure that others share with us. When someone shares something personal, we feel almost obligated to share something similar. It's like social tennis, right? They hit the ball over with vulnerability, and we naturally want to hit it back with our own. Second, there's the concept of social proof. When one person demonstrates it's safe to be open, it establishes this behavior as the group norm. Our brains are constantly scanning for how we should behave in any social situation. And, well, someone needs to set that tone. Might as well be you. I know what you're thinking, but Zvi, I reveal anything less than perfect in my business life that I'm crushing it. Won't people think I'm weak or incompetent? Listen, I get it. That's the most common misconception. The research actually shows the opposite. Controlled vulnerability creates what's called the pratfall effect, where minor revelations of imperfection make you appear more relatable, trustworthy, and surprisingly even more competent. Another blocker I hear often is, okay, fine, what do I share? The key here is understanding there's a spectrum of vulnerability. You don't need to share your deepest, darkest secrets to trigger reciprocity. You're looking for appropriate, authentic disclosure that fits the context that you're in. So, well, let's get tactile here. Here are 4 specific ways that you could start implementing this tomorrow. Number 1, you could use the imperfect start technique in your meetings. Begin with something like, hey, before we dive in, honestly, just have to admit, allergies are killing me today, so that's why my eyes look so puffy. Really sorry about that. I'm not crying. It's just like the pollen count is just like destroying me. It sounds trivial, but that small human moment opens the door for others to relate to you as a person, not just, a role. 2, try reveal your process approach. Instead of just sharing conclusions, you can share your thinking. Listen, I've been wrestling with this decision for days. Here's what my head is, right? Here's how I'm thinking about this. This shows you're human and invites others into your thought process. 3, practice what I call appropriate disclosure matching. If someone shares something personal, respond with something at a similar level of disclosure, right? If they mention they're stressed about a project, don't just say, oh yeah, it's tough. Like match with something, oh, I get that. I understand. I was actually up till 2 a.m. last week trying to figure out our strategy too. Number 4, use the vulnerability bookend. Start with a brief personal note and end with one too. For example, hey Alex, reaching out because I've been thinking about our conversation all week. Vulnerability. Looking forward to catching up more. I miss our random coffee chats from the before times. See, both sides of that create that level of connection and vulnerability. Now remember, this doesn't mean oversharing or being unprofessional. Think of vulnerability as a strategic tool. Small, authentic disclosures that create real connection. So in your very next meeting or conversation, try this, right? Try leading with a small, authentic disclosure before getting down to business. Could be as simple as, hey, listen, I've been looking forward to this conversation, but listen, I gotta admit, I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep because I got sucked into this ridiculous Netflix show. Notice how the other person responds. Are they judging you or are they saying, oh, which show? Yeah, I've been watching XYZ and it's been blowing my mind. The truth is, in a world where everyone's trying to look out perfect. I think authentic connection can be your superpower. So by strategically leading with vulnerability, you're not showing weakness. You're demonstrating the confidence and emotional intelligence that builds real trust. Try it this week. I guarantee you'll be surprised by how much more people open up when you go first.